All right, today is day 6 of our 365 days challenge building a business online. Welcome, everyone. Um, Yesterday in the evening, we created a Pinterest account for the business on Etsy, and we started painting some of our products there, hopefully to drive some traffic externally to our store. This morning, as usual, we are going to continue with our listings, which happen to be the core thing that will hopefully drive the business. Right? Having said that, I will start sharing my screen and we will start. Okay, so what is the state of our shop this morning? Right, so as of today, which is Wednesday, 13th of August, at 6:26, total views 0. That was 5 hours ago. So that represents 100% drop compared to 3 yesterday. As at this time, there have been no visits, no orders, no revenue. Okay, we've got 69 active listings. Right. So we are going to continue to do more listings this morning, day 6. Hopefully today will be the day that we will have our first ever purchase in the store. So we are not giving up. We'll keep working hard in the store because it is a marathon. It's not a sprint. That's why we are doing a 365-day challenge. And today is just day 6. So that means we've got 359 days more to go. Right. So we will copy this existing listing. And we will start with images, getting the mockups and everything ready. We will do create, and the custom size we are using is this for the listing. So as usual, we want to make good use of the mockups that we have already, so that you don't have to keep creating new ones. So that's what I'm going to do. I will start with this one. Try not to crop out the edges, but it should be big enough for us to be able to put our stuff there. And we'll go for this one. And yeah, sorry about the background noise. We will move to this. Maybe I'll choose a more generic one. Maybe this one is fine. And we'll use this one. The next. I'll go for this. So we need 9 of them here. All right, so we've got 9 mockups ready, and we are now going to start putting in the images. Yesterday, we encountered an issue with the images. So, for example, this image, we realized that the background is not removed. And if you remember, I had to give ChatGPT an example for it to remove it. So I'm going to do the same. I'm going to go to this place and I will add 2 images. Today's day 6. We will go create a new folder. We are picking it from not mockups. The images were in day 4. Okay, so I'm going to add this and also add that, and I'm going to tell the model that slow is still progress. I'm going to say remove the background for slow is still progress image the same way you did for proper sorted vibes. So providing it that example helps because yesterday the model was struggling to understand how to remove the background, but it's already done it for proper sorted vibes. So if you provided that example that the same way you did for proper sorted vibes, I want you to do same for slow is still progress image. Then it will it's going to apply the same code to the image and remove it. Okay. So once that is done, whilst I'm waiting, I'm uploading stuff, or I'm working on the mockups in Canva. I will upload the other images and give it the same instruction so that we will get everything ready in place. Okay, so we are waiting for the model to remove the background for this image. Oh, sorry, I was on mute all this time. So what I was doing is I was getting free credits for any of you who want to sign up to Canva, and so that you can use some of their premium features. So I've put it in the chat for you guys. Yes. All right. So well, we'll go back to what we're trying to do. I'm gonna give it more. Uh, I'll also put this one on it, and I'll take a picture of this. So I have to tell it that if you look at maybe this one, you can see that the background is removed properly. So slow is still progressing. It still has the background compared to progress sorted vibes. Progress sorted vibes. Progress sorted vibes. Image that has no background. Can you apply the same method? Can you apply the same method you used to remove that background to, and I'll copy this. Background for yes. So I've given it an example. I've shown how it appears on a t-shirt. So hopefully, and I've changed it the model to the legacy model. You see how it started immediately for the legacy model. I don't know. This GPT-5 model, I don't like it. I don't know how people think of it, but I've seen a lot of posts about how people are really disappointed with this GPT-5 models. So I've switched back to the legacy model, and it seems to act quickly. Immediately, I gave it the instruction; it started working. Yeah, so let's see. So whilst it's working, um, I will try and create some pins. Um, oops, let me. What? Yeah, create pins organically. So for now, we want to try and grow this account organically. It's all part of the challenge that we are trying to do. Okay, here and look at listings. Yesterday we pinned this and that, so it's then is the tying of this one. So I am pinning using the URLs. I'm going to copy all of these up to anything before the question mark. I don't need to copy the question mark because it's not really necessary. Then you enter the URL and it will search for all of those images that you want. So pick this. I'm looking for T, Great, and Glory. So it takes 10, you can take 10 pins. So some of the pins actually repeat. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I need 9. Yep. So let's add the pins. Okay. So these are my pins. Let me go back and see if ChatGPT has managed. Okay, I think that it has done the job now. All right. Let me put it back to Canva. I think it's probably better. I'll put this in the trash. Even though it changed the color of progress, but if yep, so you can see, done the job. Yeah, it's done the job. So the so-called legacy model, that's a proper job done. The advanced model. So we've got our image, we put them in here. Slow is still progress. The color of the progress doesn't really stand out in the white, but it's still visible. So we'll go with it. All right. Okay, so that is first mockup for today. So I'm going to name it mockup 1. And yep, I'm going to download everything. So download PNG is the image type that we are going for. So we go to Pinterest. So here for this Pinterest, what we want to do is we can take screenshot of this and try to get, so our mockup has been downloaded. 1 second. I'm just going to take a screenshot of that. And yeah, so that is it. It will generate it for me. I should have changed the model to 4 because this so-called advanced model, that's how people say, I know they see it up. Okay, it's giving me let's go back and do okay. We can quickly paste all of these here. Turn it up. Okay, so we've got all the titles in place. Now we'll go back to the mockup that has been downloaded. I'm going to put it in its right folder and call it day 6. Day 6. I will unzip it. Then I would go to this place, get rid of the title. Leave the size chart image. And we will get all our images in here. And I will rearrange them. I will make this thumbnail, bring the size chart to the last. So we got this. So white, black, white, black, white, black, white, white, white. Okay. All right. Now that we've got our images in, what we need to do is we want to turn this into this mockup into video. So we'll change it to MP4 video and download. All right, so whilst it's downloading, we can start putting some description here. All right, where is our Pinterest? So real field hazard T, great angular graphic T, soft unisex fit is perfect for T, added students for go get us Great British Tea gift tap to shop on Etsy. All right, so we've got our video ready and we'll go back to our listing. And what we'll do is that we'll just pick this video and put it here. Then we'll go and ask ChatGPT to write our title. So I'm going to say write a good title for the t-shirt listings from the image. Slow is still progress. It's still progress. And I will add the rest, include keyword that buyers would use to share this item, and I will also add this. Please enter just to give it the specific. I want to be very specific so that I get exactly what I want. Okay. So as you can see, I've changed it back to 4, not 40 or whatever it is. The legacy, the new GPT-5 is very, very disappointing in my opinion. Okay, we've got our title, so we put it in there. Then the next will be for our description, so we'll get rid of this one and I'll copy this whole thing and we will come to the same place and I will say write a good description and I'll just copy. Before I do that, I'm just gonna, because I've already copied something else, so I need to copy. I need to paste it, then I'll go write a good description for sharing. I'm just gonna get all of these and I'll paste it. Okay. So it's gonna write a good description. Let's do more work here whilst we are waiting for the description to be written. Just gonna paste and paste it for all of them. Yep, so paste it, after getting the page we'll start publishing, so we can publish. Right, let's go back here and pick that was a very cute one. All right, so he said, would you like margin exit tags? I will say yes, just 5 of them. Oh, come here and put our description. Yep. Then variations, we'll leave it as it is. Details, everything looks okay. Delivery is fine. Settings, we will change this to mindset and motivation. Yep. Let's come to the tags. For the tags, maybe you can remove this thing. Some of them are already okay, so I'm just going to copy this whole thing and do some editing in here and paste everything here. And first thing I'm going to do is at this funny animal fitness gift. Okay. So I'll remove the funny animal, I'll just make it fitness gift. Slow progress t-shirt. I'll cut it. I don't know. Instead of t-shirt, I'm gonna make it T because that was too much. Uh, cute mental health T. Self-care graphic T. I'll cut this out and self-care T. I'm gonna make it self-care T. Okay, all 13 I use. So I've got everything in place. I'm gonna hit publish copy with changes. As you can see, this listing cost me 0.2 USD. The more listings I do, the more money I pay to Etsy, even if I'm not got any orders. So I have put some link in the chat or in the description wherever you are watching from. You can see that if you sign up to Etsy using my link, you will get the first 40 listings will be free. So those of you who are watching who have not yet created an Etsy account, use that link to get your first 40 listings free. And I will also get 40 listings free. So it's going to be a win-win for all of us. Okay, let's hit publish. And yeah, there we have it. We've got our new listing in place. Okay, let's turn to Pinterest. And we will be publishing our pins. So in Pinterest, we will try to publish our listings so that we will drive traffic to to our listings in Etsy. So if you click on C, this is how it appears. So if somebody even click on site, it leads the person to our Etsy listing. So yeah, it could potentially drive some traffic, even though I must say it's very saturated. A lot of people also have their pains, but yep, I believe if you are consistent, you will still beat your competitors. So it doesn't really matter if it's saturated. I will keep pinning, I will keep publishing these here, and yeah, we will see how it goes. So I've got the pins created here. We'll be pinning more. So maybe the next one I can pin is this one that I just listed. So you on Etsy, and I'll copy the URL. All the words before the question mark, and I'll come here and I'll click on save from URL. So it's gonna pull most of the images there. Yeah, but it will pull random images. So you just need to pick the one that applies. So this the images that apply, and it tends to repeat the images. So be careful so that you don't repeat them. Okay, so I've got 9. I'll do add pins. Okay, whilst we're doing that, let's go and get our next Our next image ready. So I'm just going to add this photo. This time I'm not going to bother giving it an example. I believe this model that I've switched to will do the job. So I'm just gonna say so I would say, can you remove the background in this image? So this model, the GPT-5 model, was failing to do that. So I'll switch it to the legacy model, and I believe it will do a great job. But I'm going to switch up this also to the legacy model. Yeah. Let's refresh the page and switch it. I'm going to switch it to this one. Yep. Okay, whilst you're waiting for it to be done, I will come to this part. I'm just taking an image, and if I come here, I will give it the same prompt. And I'll ask it to give me an idea, the title, and a brief description of this pen. Okay. So you can see it's very fast. And this is going to be fast because most people will switch to the new model, which is not good. So go to our Pinterest, we put these titles in there. Title. Right. I think by now I'm image. Oh, it's still working on the image. That's why I switched to something else. Yes. Okay, let's see if it managed to get it right. If it got it right, then it will be perfect. Right. Okay. I'm going to go to Canva. I'm done with this one. I will want to create the mockup too. So I'm going to make it mockup 2. Maybe this says mockup 2. Okay, sorry. So you will look for some mockup. But if you yeah, it seems to me that it'll be fine. So for example, if I just look for an existing mockup, for example, I've got some mockup that I think will do well with this. Yeah, those with the plant. I think they'll be perfect for this. Yeah. Yep. So let's see how the image goes with this. All right. So we try it here. Yeah, you can see that it's removed the background perfect with no issues. Unlike the other model that was just making a lot of mistakes. I need to make it bigger. Need to make it bigger. All right, so I've got it there, and I will also expand this to make it bigger. Okay, so as you can see, it's looking great. Just turn it a bit because of the way it's slanted, and we will put this one in there. All right, and the next one, so 9 more cups. Okay, let's make it a bit bigger so that we can have a bigger area for the image. Expand it a bit, try and put it in the middle. In our last mockup 9, we'll do the same thing. Expand it. All right. So, yep, there we have it. We've got everything sorted. Yes. So we've got all our 9 mockups. I'll bring this up a bit. Yep. We've got all our 9 mockups in our t-shirts. Sorry, our 9 mockups. We've got all our 9 images in our teeth. We've got all the images in our 9 mockups. Oh, I need coffee. All right, so and download PNG. Download. Right. Well, whilst we are downloading, we'll go back to our pins. I think we have the description ready. So I'm doing listings on my Etsy shop whilst I'm creating pins for these listings in Pinterest in order to drive traffic to the listings. For now, I want to grow the account mechanically. I created this account only yesterday, so it's got 0. Everything is from scratch, I've not got anyone who has pinned it already or who has even commented. Everything is from scratch. So it's all part of this challenge. We want to see how things will turn around if we just show up every day and do the work. We are not going to, pay for advertisement or whatever. Just eventually we're going to promote the pins and advertise. But what I believe in is that when you start a business, people should be able to like the business organically. Okay, if you don't get people who will like this t-shirt designs you are doing and the listings, even if you throw ads at it, it won't do well. That is what I think. So first you have to focus on growing everything organically. Then, for instance, if there is one particular pin that is receiving a lot of attention, that even though I've not promoted, people are still liking it, then I know that is a winning one. Then I'll promote it and even reach more people. That is always the method that I want to use. Okay, start doing things organically. Don't throw ads at products that may not be even a winning product. Yeah, I mean that is my thinking around running ads. Yeah, I'm not saying that you don't have to run ads, but I've listened to most people after the business, and they didn't just start away right away by running ads. They started organically, and when they discover a winning product or something among their catalog of products or services, one product or service that people love, then they realize that this will be good for the market, and they start running ads and even trying to reach more people with it. Okay, so it's the same thing with this actually. So publish. Let's publish everything. Let's publish everything because look, I've done Facebook ads before for my for a Shopify store that I had, and well, it did terrible. Okay, it says my request could not be completed. Is there a reason? I'm not sure why. Okay, yeah, I think it's gone. Oh, that's fine. So let's go back to mockups. I think The image has been downloaded. All right. So I'll go to the 6 folder and put this in there. I will unzip. Okay, so I'll go to where my listings are. I will copy an existing listing, get rid of everything, title, the images, because I'm going to put in a new one with a new listing. I will leave the size chart intact as always. Then I will get my 9 images in here. The description we'll get rid of it. So I've got my 9 images here. We will choose a thumbnail. Okay, everything looks perfect. Oops, this one doesn't have an image, this thumbnail, so we need to go back. How did we miss that? Okay, and it's not even expanded. All right, let's do it well. Beautiful girl with a nice yep, nice flower. You could see that the flower, the image sort of gets superimposed on the flower. So just need to drag it down a bit. Yeah, just so I can get enough space for the image. It's gonna make the image a bit tiny, but it's fine. Okay, so I would download. I'm just gonna change this to 7 and download only that one. So I will change this to current page 7. Download only this. Keep the vibe sustainable. So I've got that one and replace. I'll replace it with the original one. I'll go back to my listing and there we have it. I've got it there. Okay, so there we go. All right, beautiful. So we will turn. We're gonna turn this listing into. So I'm gonna 6 markup 2. I'm gonna rename it back to the original name, and we will turn this image into a video. And why do we do that? Because we don't have time to create a video or whatever. We just have to turn the images that we have into a video. And in Etsy, that is advised because people who do video listings tend to also have a good conversion. So just that is what I do. That is what most big time sellers do. You don't have to go get any additional resource. Just your images. Just do file type MP4 and you download. Whilst we are waiting for it to download, we will go back to our Pinterest creation. And yep, we will do the next pin. Let's go to listings. We can do the proper sorted vibes. Oops. Oh, nice. Go to view on Etsy. And I'll copy everything up to where the question mark is. Yep. Yep. That's what I want. And I will enter it here. Oops, sorry, it didn't. Oh, what just happened? It didn't copy it properly, so I have to do it again. Okay, we're looking for the URL. Yep, hopefully it copied it properly this time. Yep, should be fine. Okay, so we've got our images there. I don't know how this image came about. Okay, this mug image, it wasn't part of my listings. Anyway, so we've got everything in here. All right, so include keywords. We also, let me get the video because the video is ready. All right, so we will upload the video into space. Oh, it says you can only add 10 photos and 1 video per listing. Yeah, so I'm adding. Oh, okay, I copied the wrong thing. Instead of the video, I was uploading an image. That's why it said that. Okay, so now we can start writing the title. So I'm gonna say right. Let's copy that. We've got that. Got the prompt for that already. So write a good title for Keep the Vibe Sustainable. Keep the vibe sustainable. Right? So it will do that. And we can go to our pins whilst we are waiting for it. So we choose the ones that we want. So we just make sure that we are not choosing the same because it sort of repeats. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's see. All right, so this one is sort of repeated. Yep, I think we are good. Yep, so we've got our panes in here. Yep, good. So we will also ask our model to give us write a title and a description for this. Not worrying too much about what to write and all of that. Just to give it back. Can you give me an idea, the title and a brief description for this pen? We'll leave it to do the work, and we will go back to, I think our image has been downloaded. Oh, I think we've done that part already. So it's the title. Yep, it's giving the title already. Perfect. Echo Vibes t-shirt, blah, blah, blah. All right, so the next is the description. And again, we've got the prompts for the description. I'm just gonna replace this with keep the vibe sustainable. We'll replace slow is progress with that. Then we'll leave it to work and we go back to the pin. All right. So what did the model say we can use? Okay, as our that is title that has been suggested. Mhm. All right, we will be finishing soon. Yeah, I'll be stopping soon to do some workout and get ready for the day. Maybe this will be my last. All right, let's go back to the description. Okay. Today, the model is giving me a very short description, which is fine. People don't even read it anyway. So, everything is okay because I copied an existing listing. Then I think I will need proper. Okay, yeah, I'll need tags. Should have said for the tags, don't make it too long. All right, that's fine. So whilst we are waiting for the tags to get generated, we can try and complete our paint. We'll put here. We'll put this here. Honestly, even you probably don't need to put anything for the description because uh, it pulls the description from your listing. When people see it, they will see the description from your listing. So maybe for the next ones, I will not bother. Yeah, and yesterday, ooh, okay, there's one thing. So yesterday, it looks like people are searching for autumn fate or something like that. Anyway, let's publish. Okay, this thing has. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Oh, why? Okay. What is going on? Okay. It says it could not be completed. Why? Uh, yeah, but okay. We will come back to it. Let's get these tags in here. So remove the bits which are not really important. Green living apparel. I'm just gonna cut the rest. This. Then nature lover. Shit. Sorry. Eco-friendly. Shit. I'll cut the rest. Add level 1. Sustainability t-shirt. Add. Ooh. So it says it's too long. All right. So we can remove. So there's just to have the giftee. Maybe it's too long. Okay, it worked. Let's remove my side and put this there. Nature level t-shirt. Okay. Brilliant. So we've got everything in place and we can put it under mindfulness in nature. don't know whether I should do it more visits. Anyway, that's fine. All right, so we published that. Now let's go back to our page and see what is going on with this thing. I don't know. Maybe I have to do it again. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it didn't work. Let me do it again and see. This time I'll copy everything. Maybe there was a problem with. Okay. Yep. So let's do this whole thing again. Yep. Yep. I've already copied that one. Yeah, it sort of repeats. See, I've already got that. Okay, I think the last one will be this. All right, I've got these pins. I think that because I truncated the what is it? The link, it might have corrupted it. So this time I copied everything. Let's see if this time it's going to work. Yes. Let me hit publish and see. Yeah, this. Oh, sorry, your request can be completed. Oh, it's giving me that again. What is going on? Ah, okay. If I get rid of this test. Oh, okay. I think I know why I was probably clicking on the wrong thing. Ah, what issue? Believe me, I didn't see this yesterday. Well, whatever it is, I don't know. Oh, okay, this is quite interesting. I have no idea why. Okay. These websites, they sometimes are weird, especially when you don't want to pay for the whatever. They start frustrating you. So anyway, I've got zeros following. So hopefully, you guys will follow me, and yeah, see how it goes. Yeah, as it stands now, I've got any following. Yeah, so I think that we will end here for today. For this morning, we will continue later in the day, hopefully. Yep. So yeah, guys, I need to start preparing for the day. Thank you all for joining me today. It was a pleasure. And um, I'm hoping that you had some value from this whole thing that we did today. So yeah, let's keep grinding. Let's, even though we are not for the grinding culture, but hey, if you want to make it, you have to grind. You have to hustle. Sometimes you hear people who have already made it saying that, oh, you don't have to do the grinding or the hustle culture. I mean, those people who say that before they made it, they were grinding, they were hustling, and now they are telling people not to do it. Anyway, whatever you believe in becomes true for you. So, yep. Thank you for joining today. Today being day 6, we will do a part 2 or even a part 3 in the course of the day if we get the time. But hey, I think it's been great. We've been able to do some listings. We tried creating some pins. Some were successful, some were not. We will count our losses and just, consider all of that a blessing. So thank you for joining. Thank you for your comments and all of that. Yeah, Dominic A or say, I think you said all my mockups are white, no blacks. Oh, I've got mockups that are black models. So don't worry. If you join every day, you will see that I am listing mockups from black models, Asians, and everything because I believe in inclusivity. All right. So thank you. And yes, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.